Well, multiplexes are prevailing all over the world for a very long time, over 10 years now. And we're already in the cinema exhibition business. So anybody who is in the cinema exhibition business, the natural progression is to get into the multiplex business because that's what the customer wants now. A normal 1000 seater cinema is not being able to provide to the customer a choice of films. So a multiplex provides that choice. So if you go to a single screen cinema, you are stuck with the movie which is playing. But in a multiple screen theater, basically you have a variety of movies to choose from. So that is what the whole concept is all about.
Okay, and earlier I think in an interview you said, some of the art movies which people would like to see can also be screened in the multiplexes.
Yes, we would be doing that. We would be doing, when I say choice of films, it means a variety. So we'll be the smaller screen theaters that we've got. Those would be, showing films for a select audience, and we'll try to play as much as we can. I mean, there's only a 4 cinema complex, but the bigger ones that we're making with 9 screens, obviously, we'll be able to offer much more variety there as compared to this one.
And this for the viewers, tell me how a multiplex is different from a normal cinema hall.
Well, the first thing, as I just mentioned, is that it gives you a choice. If you go to a single screen cinema, you are stuck with the movie which is playing. So you don't have a really choice. If you don't like a particular film, then you go back home disappointed, or you'll go to another cinema, which may not be right next to the cinema that you've gone to. Here, under one roof, you have a choice to see 4 films. So that's one thing which it differentiates from the normal cinema hall. And the other thing is the enhancement in the quality of presentation that we are providing to people here as compared to any other cinema. I mean, here we're not compromising at all in the sound, the projection, the way the ambience is created, the seating, the air conditioning, the leg room, all that, and the service. Even the computerized ticketing is something which is a convenience for the customers.
I'm not sure what the pricing is, but if it's a little more than what it is right now, what kind of target audience do you think will be coming? Is it really very elite or?
No, not really. We would like to open our doors to anybody who enjoys films, but at the same time who is more appreciative of a quality environment, a quality presentation, rather than cost conscious. Because we're not going to be showing unique films. The films that we're going to be showing are also going to be shown in other cinemas, which is already happening. But
Is the cost going to affect maybe a cinema lover who is not deep in his pockets has?
you see, like I said, I mean, we are attracting that crowd which is quality conscious. So if you say that you want to see a movie in an uncompromised atmosphere, in an uncompromised way it is presented, then he comes to PVR. If he says, no, I just want to see the movie, that's it. I don't care where I sit, whether it's a broken chair, whether the air conditioning is not working or not, where the guy on the screen doesn't look like the actor who's supposed to, who he's supposed to look like. So then he doesn't come here. But if a guy says, no, I want to, sit in a very good place, then he comes here. And we are not very expensive. I mean, we're just marginally 30 to 40% more expensive than the current balcony rates which are going on in the city of Delhi.
And now this being the first multiplex in this area also, how do you think it's going to physically affect the surroundings and kind of adjust with the infrastructural, adjustments?
We don't have to adjust. I think everybody else has to adjust to this.
Leading traffic system is can be a problem, I suppose. How this scenario is going to change? I mean?
Well, I don't know. I can only hope. I mean, at Priya, about 6 years ago, when we sort of revamped it or whatever, it was very quiet out there. I mean, in all humility, we feel that because Priya being there and with the kind of marketing efforts, the films we were showing, and the aggressive, the number of people who came, so all around, commercialization took place. A lot of other activities started happening all around it. So a good cinema does act as a magnet. So I mean, there are case studies to prove this. So I mean, in this particular case also, if our cinema is successful, people do appreciate the product that we've created. We feel that all around commercialization should take place. And if it,
So you mean to say that a good amount of research has also gone into it?
absolutely. I mean, only gut feel alone. Priya, when we did it, it was a gut feel. But this is gut feel backed by research to show that yes, there is consumer demand for a product like this. There are demographics to support what we are doing. Otherwise, it would be not wise, I would say, as a businessman to, do this kind of an investment on purely on gut feel.
Okay, and the village roadshow came
Well, Village Roadshow, India is a market which no international company, as you know, can ignore. So, I mean, from that point of view, they identified India as a potential market. And once they've done that, they were identifying a potential partner. Similarly, I was also looking for a potential international partner who could marry our company and then do this task of creating multiplexes, because it's not easy to do it on your own, because you do need a lot of technical inputs to create something like this. And Village Roadshow is a very good partner because about 800 screens they are running at the moment internationally, and they're developing complexes like this a lot. I mean, all over the world at the moment.
So this is very nice, but where do you want to go? What are the future projects now?
Well, we are treading cautiously, but where we want to go is definitely have more such complexes if we can. And we already have a lot of projects under our belt, but entertainment tax structure is a big issue in India which needs to be tackled. It's unrealistically high. So I personally don't feel that mushrooming of multiplexes would take place so fast. There'll be a lot of people who will want to do the same thing if this is successful, and at the same time we would want to get into other cities as well. But entertainment tax is going to be one major discouraging factor.
Okay, tell me, Mr. Bijli, you have been very successful in kind of marketing good cinema in India. So how do you feel as a, let's say, cinema expert about the whole scenario now?
I don't consider myself to a cinema
Or
expert.
maybe one who gave this kind of
Yeah.
dimension to cinema,
Yeah.
putting it well and bringing good movies, Hollywood movies in India.
Uh-huh.
How do you feel the scenario is like?
The scenario, like I said, it's going to change, I feel, because scenario, I mean, people are going to start appreciating quality in any industry. I mean, this is also a product. So in any industry, the way people are preferring quality, even in cinema industry, I think the people are going to appreciate quality. I mean, if you look all around it in Delhi itself, people have started revamping their cinemas, and people are because there's so much competition today. Today, not from cinemas. I don't think cinema is the competition. The competition is really from home entertainment and from other avenues of entertainment other than cinema, which are outside of home. That's where the competition is. Today, a person has the opportunity to go to a restaurant, to a good fast food international joint. He has the opportunity to go to a bowling center or whatever. So that's where my competition lies. That's what I feel, and that's what the company feels. And the other competition is at home. You have so many channels coming. You have LDs, you have video, you have DVDs. So why would anybody come out? They would only come out if we give them something to come out for. I mean, that's what I feel. So if we can give them some ambience or a package deal which says, okay, fine, I don't mind going out. This is the way to see it.
My last question, are you going to show English or Hindi movies also?
All sorts of films.
Including Hindi?
Including Hindi, yeah. Including Hindi, absolutely. But like I said, I mean, we're constrained because I've only got 4 screens. I mean, it's much better than Priya or the other single screen cinemas, because there you're constrained, you only have 1 screen. But here, it'll be better than other cinemas because I can straight away accommodate 4 to 8 films. I mean, we've opened with 5 films now. Next week we have about 8 films running. So that's a lot straight away. So we'll be doing that.